Hey everyone, wait a second. Look at it. And now, if you want to learn how to make those eggplant rolls with meat, vegetables, and a lot of Italian flavor, stay tuned because it's going to start now. So let's go over the ingredients, see what we have, what we're going to do, and how we're going to cook it, and start cook. We have Mozzarella Fresca, we have tomato sauce, 3 colors of peppers, basil, fresh, and we have a pesto made. Also, if you want to learn how to make a pesto, let me know in the comments below and I will make it. Onion, eggplants, of course it's eggplant rolls, tomato, we have the pesto as we said, olives, salt, pepper, and no, it's not Jägermeister, balsamic. So, come close, let's start cut the vegetables. First of all, we're going to start with the eggplant, and we're going to cut it, the top, a little bit the bottom, and we're going to slice. This part, keep it because we're going to use it. If you have a mandolin, you can use this eggplant a little bit big for my mandolin, so I'm going to use a knife and another one. If you have again scraps, put them in a bowl, we're going to use everything. This one also. Now we move to this area to organize all the eggplant and put them in the oven. So we're going to take the eggplant that we cut, place them on sheets, try to play with it so you can fit as much as you can in one tray. Okay, so now we have 3 trays actually. I'm going to put pepper. I'm going to do it on only one side. Salt and olive oil. Now we're going to put those in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes on 190 degrees Celsius. If it's Fahrenheit, again, sorry, not on this channel. So, top and bottom grill. And if you need, flip them over, top to bottom, bottom to top. Now let's go to the other table and see what we're going to do with the other vegetables. Let's start with the eggplant that we have left. So we're going to do it very simple. We're going to take all the scraps and slice them back to the bowl and the other one. Now for the pepper, clean them. And slice them. Onion. Tomato. Finally, the garlic. I'm going to crush it, peel them, and slice them. And the olives. I'm going to cut them in half and slice them as well. Time to check on our eggplants. And they are beautiful. So, we're going to take them out. And when we're going to take them out, we're going to transfer them one on top of the other. Another one. We're going to take another parchment paper, put it on top of the hot eggplants, and take one of the trays and put it on top of the eggplants. So all the steam that the eggplant creates, I'm going to soften them, and after that it's going to be easier to roll them. So we're going to let it chill down for about half an hour, and now it's time for coffee time. Very good espresso. Now after the coffee break we have a pan on the heat, on high heat, and we're going to start sauteing the vegetables now, so come closer, look on what I'm doing. Olive oil, peppers, salt, pepper, and we're going to saute them until they are charred and nice and brown. Then we're going to add the tomato, garlic, olives, and the balsamic, Jägermeister. And the eggplant and the onion, we're going to do it separate, so it's not going to be too much on the pan, and it's going to be nicely sauteed. And now, into the bowl. So we put the pan back on the heat. The same one. We add in the onion. And the onion's going to absorb all the flavors that the peppers, tomato, garlic, and peppers left on the pan with the balsamic, with the caramelization of the balsamic. Now we're going to add the eggplant. A little bit more olive oil, lower it on medium heat and cover. We're going to steam them and let them become soft, and every couple of minutes, like 1-2 minutes, you're going to come and just toss it. And after that, we're going to put them in with other vegetables and let them chill, and then we're going to mix them with the ground beef and the spices. Let's open our eggplant and see what we have. Beautiful color. Now we're going to add them to the peppers and the tomatoes. Close the heat and mix them together. We're going to fold the vegetables together, otherwise the eggplant is going to crush and going to become mash, and we don't want that. And now we're going to let this chill for about 20 minutes, half an hour, until it's going to be room temperature. Then we're going to mix it with the meat and roll the eggplants. Now when the vegetables are chilled down, we're going to add our meat. We're going to do it in a big tray, so it's going to mix evenly. Pepper, salt for the meat, and the pesto. And now, let's dig in. Now we transferred our meat with the vegetables to a bowl, so it's going to be much easier to work with. And let's go over the eggplant. So, the eggplant is already chilled, and we're going to take the parchment paper, and you will see that it's really nice to work with. So come closer, start making the rolls with me. When you start rolling the eggplants and putting the filling, put the filling on the narrow side, and the wider side is on the top. We're going to take the eggplant, one piece, take a spoon from the meat with the vegetables, put it on the eggplant, and basically just roll it like this. And then place them on a tray. And the last one. When we have our eggplants ready, we have the oven already preheated to 180 degrees. So we're going to take the tomato sauce that we made and put it on top. Cover the eggplant with the tomato sauce. Cover it. The tomato sauce is cold. Now these beautiful eggplants going to go to the oven for half an hour, 40 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius. Again, Fahrenheit, sorry. Google it up, how much it is. Probably 300 and something, but I'm not sure. But after half an hour, we're going to take them out, touch them to see if they are firm and the meat is already cooked. and put on top fresh mozzarella and give it another 10 minutes so the mozzarella is going to melt and it's going to be different color, different texture and different taste all together. So let's put them in the oven. Let's look at the eggplant now after 30 minutes. Beautiful. Now it's just time. Put the mozzarella, give it another 5-10 minutes in the oven on the same temperature and then serve. If you have a little bit pesto left over, you can drizzle on top, parsley, and that's it. So now, I'm going to take our fresh mozzarella, and I'm not actually going to use all of it, so I'm going to cut it. And the other one, I'm going to take the mozzarella and just start tear it and put it on top, pieces. Try to put it on top of the eggplant, so it's going to actually melt on it. Now, let's put it back into the oven. Our eggplants out of the oven and they look amazing. So now we're just going to finish them with a little bit decoration on top. And we're going to do it with a little bit pesto to give it green color as a liquid on top. I'm going to go over every eggplant and leave a dot of pesto, also so it will give a nice flavor of freshness. We have fresh basil that we can put a little bit here and a little bit parsley. And this is how you make eggplant rolls. Simple, easy, and in Italian flavor. So if you like this recipe, let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because more of those videos coming weekly. Thank you very much. I'm Andre and this is ThinkOFood.